So Annie cannot stop poking the bear. Like, she just keeps on telling everyone she comes across with, if they're going to talk about like uncle, they best believe they're going to know that she is a single woman and she doesn't have a husband. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zina and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, a special welcome to you, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continuous support. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Guys, if you guys know, if you don't know, on my previous channel I reacted to Real Housewives of Durban season 1, and then on this channel you guys saw that I did recaps on Temptation Island. And guys, my ultimate favorite is back. My favorite Real Housewives of Durban, it's back. It premiered today, the season 2, and I'm so excited, you guys. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. First opening scene, we see just a whole recap of what happened last season. You guys know the whole thing, bullying sort of thing with Mabusi, Nonku being funny towards her, and we also saw the recap of the reunion. We saw the arguments between Annie and Lakonko. So it was just like a recap of season 1. And you guys, in season 2, with the first episode, well, as we see, you guys, Nonku opening event, she's planning a brunch. Like, you know Nonku, you guys, we know by the first event that she had for the ladies, it was a big flop in many people's eyes. There was a lot of things that were going wrong, but she did redeem herself, you guys. Like, let's be honest, Nonku redeemed herself by taking the ladies on a Cape Town trip. I mean, that trip was like tick tick tick. Everything was immaculate. Everything that she planned for the ladies, from a boat cruise to the vineyards to like everything like that you would expect to do in Cape Town, Nonku arranged for the ladies. So she definitely redeemed herself. Next scene, you guys, we see Sorisha. Now Sorisha is on a phone call with Lakonko, and she's just, well, I don't know who called who, but it seemed like Sorisha called Lakonko, like, hey gal, like, we need to meet up, because you know there was, in season 1 they had like this whole cultural difference between the ladies where they didn't invite the ladies that couldn't speak native languages. So they didn't, like Annie, Khomotso and Sorisha, I think the 3 of them were not invited to an event like that Lakonko held. It was more cultural, you know. It was more about what? More about the becoming of a woman sort of thing. But the ladies felt left out. They were like, but we're a group. We invite you everywhere. And at Lakonko's event, why did you guys not invite us? So they felt a certain way. So ever since season 1 ended, they were still almost like on that drift. And the group was almost like split in 2. So group A this side, group B this side, meaning that the ladies that could not speak Zulu or did not understand Zulu were pushed to one side, and then the homegirls, they were on the other side. So it was that sort of drift between the two. I don't know why it was so unnecessary for it to have gotten to that point. I mean, they are grown women. And then in between all of that commotion, Nonku is in the center of everything, and yeah, it becomes messy, you guys. In this episode 1, a lot of things and a lot of people mention how, well, not a lot of people, mostly Annie, they notice how much Nonku would always be in the center of the drama. So it seems like Nonku is the drama. It seems like Nonku is the drama, you guys. And I think she is, for sure, especially after the reunion. But we'll get into that a bit later. Moving on, you guys. Even in this phone call, you guys, Lakonko tells Sorisha that, oh yes, and by the way, I feel like we should catch up, only me and you. I feel like I need to vent and stuff. And Sorisha was also like, okay, cool. So we are yet to find out. Just stay tuned what Lakonko is going to tell Sorisha, you guys. Oh, bombshells. Moving on, you guys. There's a scene where Annie and Nonku meets up for lunch or whatever. Now there's a lot of meeting up and trying to fix things and trying to pick up where we left off, or moving on from what happened, which was the drama, the whole drift between the two ladies. Now from the previous season, it's Ayanda that's not a housewife anymore, and it's Homotso that's not a housewife anymore. Now there are new housewives, but we'll get into that a bit later. And Nonku and Annie meets up, and they were like trying to see, like, hey Nonku, like trying to suss out the water, like who's still mad at who. But the ladies seem like they fine, they move on from it, and that's mostly what they were doing in episode 1, I guess. So yeah, and Annie was like just discussing with Nonku, like, no, don't stress, like we're fine, even though you're shady and stuff, we're moving on from all of that. And then they end up discussing Lakonto. Lassie, they call her Lassie because that name Lakonto, you guys, can be a challenge for many people. So Lassie gets the they start discussing Lakonto, you guys, and they're like, oh, do you know what's happening there? And it seems like Annie is out to get Lakonto, you guys. Like, she cannot stop amplifying how much Lakonto is a single woman, or how she's not married. Now it seems that, if you guys don't know, Lakonto, you guys, she is or was married to the former president of Saudi, Jay-Z, Mr. President or former President Jacob Zuma. She was a wife to him. I think they have a baby together. That's what she mentioned in this episode. So Annie cannot stop poking the bear. Like, she just keeps on telling everyone she comes across with, if they're going to talk about Lakonto, they best believe they're going to know that she is a single woman and she doesn't have a husband. I'm like, come on. Yeah. So that's what was happening with Annie and Nonku's conversation. And I was like, And you guys, just when Nonku started mentioning just when Annie started mentioning to Nonku that, yeah, but you know what, that thing you did to Ayanda at the reunion, no, that was a lot. Oh, Nonku, guys, she was like, it's none of your business. I'm like, guys, I was so shocked. I'm like, oh my god, I thought they were getting somewhere. But to just abruptly, I guess, maybe, I don't know, you guys, what do you guys think of that? Like, if you watch, did you guys see the episode? Did you guys see the scene where Nonku tells Annie, no, don't go there, it's none of your business? I was like, oh my god, that was okay. It's really none of Annie's business. But damn, Nonku, could you not have been nicer about it, gal? Like, we're here to offer the olive branch, and gosh, that's harsh. That's way too harsh for me. Anyway, moving on, you guys, we now get introduced to London. What? Oh, London. Oh, she's a beautiful girl. Oh, she's absolutely gorgeous. And at this scene, you guys, I'm not going to lie, I was very dry because I don't know her. Maybe I've seen or heard of her on Twitter, but I've never really gotten to put a face to the name London. And when I saw her, I was like, when she was talking to her mom, very calm, very mellow, I was like, wait, is she going to bring the drama? We want the drama. But at that scene with her mom, I was like, come on. Like, I got bored. But then I felt like, okay, maybe I'm being too harsh. She's talking with her mom. How is there ever going to be drama there? So I was like, okay, let's just wait and see how things will play out. And I was definitely wrong, you guys. Like, I was definitely wrong. About London. Oh, I love it. I love her. But we'll get into that later. First impressions, she did bore me a bit, you guys. I'm just gonna be honest, but I feel like I was being a bit too harsh because she was just in a normal conversation with her mom having tea. Why was I expecting drama there? Like, seriously. But yeah, you guys, like, I'm happy with London for sure. We're gonna get into that a bit later. Moving on, you guys, again, Lakonto and Annie meets up to hash out last season's drama. Remember now, the two of them, not only was it that feud between the Zulu speaking and the non-Zulu speaking. There was also a big fight where like Tonko was like, yes, Annie left my gifts deliberately, nah. And it was that whole fight. Like, let me tell you, Annie was pissed off. Annie was taking off her glasses. She flipped her hair way back. She was like, come, like, Uncle Girl, if you're ready to fight, honey, if you are ready to come for me, best believe I am ready. And it was that kind of vibe, right? So when they met, okay, they were just trying to hash things out. And I guess they were all both good. They were both on the same page. So it was a lot of hashing out, you guys, like, honestly. But I guess it was necessary. I guess it was necessary to just avoid tension at other events. So we'll see who exactly was being sincere about accepting apologies. And now I've moved on. We'll see as the season rolls out who was really sincere about that, or is there someone that's going to be like, oh yes, and by the way, you did this to me and you did this to me. So you know, those things always happen, you know, it always happen on, you guys. Then Lundy and Annie, they meet up, and let me tell you that, I don't know, you guys, I thought they were cool. They are cool with each other, but something very weird happened in that scene, you guys. When they got together, they both seemed as if there's nothing wrong, they're cool with each other, but when they're in their diaries, they both singing different songs. Annie, on the one hand, she's saying that no, Lundy is her friend, like they're cool like that, she always comes to the club, they always hang out together. On the other hand, Lundy is like, no, Annie's not my friend, I just know her, yeah, we hang out, we kind of friends, but we're not besties, like trying to downplay the relationship, while Annie on the other end is like, yeah, she's my friend, like we're cool like that, she always comes to the club, we hang out. So I was like, okay, girls, like, are you guys friends or not? Simple, yes or no. And I just thought that there's drama there. I can sense something somewhere, somehow, but let's see how that plays out. Sorry for always looking down, you guys. I'm actually just taking notes. I just don't want to forget on the points that I've, you know, that stood out for me. And let me tell you, you guys, at that meeting where Lundy met up with Annie, can I tell you, she gave me housewife for sure, you guys. Like, she was killing it. I love her attitude, I love her character. Like, you could see with her mom, she was like she was very mellow and everything, and I couldn't read much of her. Let me tell you, when she met up with Annie, she was like, your home girl. I loved her. You know what she reminded me of? She reminded me of Phaedra Parks from Real Housewives of Atlanta. You guys, everything to the T, the glamour, the dress code, everything very immaculate, like everything, the way she carries herself, the way she communicates, everything just reminds me of Phaedra. Do we have another Phaedra, guys, in Durban? Phaedra, do we have another you in Durban? Like, I absolutely love it. And by the way, Phaedra is my favorite housewife of all times. I know how she left on Real Housewives of Atlanta was a bit spicy, but guys, I still have a soft spot for Phaedra. I'm sorry, like, really, I'm sorry, you guys. Like, I love Phaedra. Moving on, you guys, we get introduced to a new lady called Jojo. I love Jojo's energy. So electric, so vibrant, very, very chilled. And let me tell you, I can sense that Jojo will definitely be that person that will call you out on anything. Like, she just gave me that sort of vibe. She just gave me like the real deal sort of vibe. And I love her, man. Like, she's so cool. She just looks like a cool person, you guys. I mean, we still have to get to know her, obviously, but I'm just telling you guys of like first impressions of the new housewives. So yeah, Jojo seemed absolutely cool. Like, for me, I feel like she clicks a lot. She reminded me a lot of Annie. Very feisty, very sassy, very like I don't take bullshit, stop it, like, enough, don't go there. She's giving me those type of vibes, and I feel like she's most likely to clash with Annie because they're so alike. They have similar characteristics. Very different women, by the way, but they have very similar characteristics, and I feel like they will give us drama. The two of them will definitely butt heads at some point, and it's gonna bring us so much drama because they are so alike. She did mention though that they are friends. They met through TikTok. I don't know if they've met genuinely, like met up before in person, but they know each other. They befriended each other on TikTok. But other than that, I feel like they're gonna butt heads, you guys. They're so much alike. They will bring us drama for sure. Moving on, you guys, is the day of Nonku's event. The spring has sprung, what, and it's beautiful. Let me tell you, Nonku set up the fresh flowers. Everything was pretty, very girly. I absolutely loved it. Now, you guys, already when the ladies were arriving, there were issues. There was no usher or waiter to attend to the ladies when they arrived. You know, these ladies, they want everything to the T. They want to make sure that you carry them, and that when you invite them somewhere, I guess they expect what they would do to you when they have an event. So if you're lacking, they will let you know, babes. Like, they will call you out. So that's already, Nonku was already like on a minus. Already, just by the entrance, Nonku was on a minus. And where was Nonku, guys, all this time? She was upstairs doing makeup while her guests were arriving, waiting for her. Yeah, not a good look. With her reputation of that first event, like, people are like, nah, Nonku, you're doing it again, you know. So it's that kind of thing. And then obviously, and then also, you guys, Annie then arrives. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, Annie's dress, not dress code, but what she wore to the brunch, I was kind of let down. I'm like, Annie, did you dress down deliberately because you know it's Nonku's event? I'm like, Annie is a girl, you guys. She's a woman. She's a lady that will show up. She will dress up. But this time, to wear like she's going to a sports day or something, I was taken aback. I'm like, okay, maybe she just didn't feel like it. But it's a brunch. She knows that the ladies, they always, like, you know, dress up. They always, you know, bring their best foot forward. When I saw her in like khaki shorts and like a gym bra sort of thing, I was like, gal, no, babes, not today. I don't feel like it's working. Maybe for another event, maybe for a golf day kind of event, but this one definitely didn't work. No, Annie, I feel like you lost it there, babes. Even though you did look good, for sure, but yeah, no, you didn't pull through. No. So, you guys, then Nonku was also like talking in one of her diaries, saying that, oh no, I invited all the ladies just to brush things off and just to clear the air. Telling you guys throughout the whole episode 1, it's about clearing the air. Then she was like, oh no, because no one reached out to me after the last episode, which was the reunion. No one really reached out to me after the reunion. People are so cruel to the core. I'm like, Nonku, you were now of all people, like, we know how you carried yourself last season, know how you carried yourself in the last episode, babes. Like, even how you were treating Mabusi, you literally denied Mabusi being your friend right after bringing her into your circle. Like, how cruel can you be? I'm like, Nonku, come on, like, you need to do some self-introspection, maybe before, like, thinking that everyone else is to blame for everything else, because Nonku was definitely always the center of the drama, you guys, last season. So after that, you guys, Queen arrives, and Queen is Nonku's mom, the pastor, aka Reverend. I was shocked. I'm like, Hybo Reverend, why you again? And it's probably because she left such a bad taste in my mouth after the reunion, after they literally ambushed Ayanda. Let's, like, guys, honestly, like, she brought out a family issue for an adult. I feel like that whole topic of what she was trying to discuss, the whole thing with Sfiso and Peinhlaula or whatever it is, guys, like, those things you sort out at home, not on a television trying to get views or trying to get whatever it is, or trying to embarrass someone or humiliate someone. And I feel like that was their objective that day. I feel like the agenda was to embarrass Ayanda, humiliate her, try to make her look bad, and yeah, that was it. Because otherwise, honestly, but you know, they have a message from Nonku's dad. Ow, couldn't they have sent the message on a day where they were not all like on screen or on TV? Yes, absolutely, they could have done that, but they chose not to. Okay, so Reverend definitely left a bad taste in my mouth. So when I saw her, I'm like, not again. Not again. Are you here? Why are you here? I feel like she could have just let the ladies have their brunch and then maybe meet up with them maybe on the second day or on another day, but not on the first day where everyone is meeting together, you know. So I thought that, okay, maybe she's going to, you know, try to sort things out, try to make things, you know, sort things out as reverent, you know. But no, she did the absolute opposite, you guys, but we'll get into that just now. Moving on, you guys, Tobe arrives. Now, if you guys don't know Tobe is a friend. Whose friend is Tobe, you guys? I don't know. No one actually claimed Tobe as their friend. I don't know who friend Tobe is. I don't even know who invited her to the brunch, because Nonku again said that Tobe said that she doesn't want anything to do with the ladies, and Tobe is the one that denied Nonku the last time, or I don't know, threw Nonku under the bus or something like that. Like, yeah, she even said Tobe, they're not that cool anymore, and Tobe was now at the event again. And yeah, I was just like, okay, why is Tobe here exactly? Someone, anyone, please, why is Tobe here? Not that it's a problem, like, I just thought that, okay, but no one again claimed her. Even in this episode, no one said, okay, I invited Tobe. Not even Nonku did. Nonku was also like, as if, I don't know, you guys, that was a very confusing moment even for me. Yeah, so moving on, the event starts, and yeah, no, the ladies were complaining it's too hot. The setup was set outside in the yard. It's like 40 degrees outside. They have to sit flat on pillows. They wore their heels. They look lovely, but oh, come on. You know, they were just complaining. They weren't happy, but they tried to enjoy it themselves. And let me tell you, it just got, it didn't get better, you guys, from there. It did not get better. Queen, Nonku's mom, then gets up, ding, 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 trying to get the ladies' attention. And you would think that maybe she's going to say something very eye-opening, or not even eye-opening, you guys, just something sweet like, hey ladies, it's good to see you all here, you guys look lovely, just something, you know, a host would say. But no, you guys, she says, while she stood there in front of all the ladies, hey guys, thank you for coming, da 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 da, but by the way, you all look nice, but you will never look as gorgeous as me. You'll never get to my level. Can I tell you, every, like, London new wife, shocked, she couldn't believe it, like jarring, like literally her jaw dropped to the floor. Sorisha, she couldn't help, she was literally like, she gasped for air, you guys. She couldn't believe that this pastor, this reverend, is saying all these things. I mean, come on, like, it's your first day seeing these people. You guys left off on a dramatic note. You're meeting up again and you say these things. Like, what are you doing? Why, reverend? I was just like, no, pastor, you got it wrong. No, I can't need, really, there's no need for you to have beef again. Like, all these women, they've moved on from that episode of the reunion, and here you are just stirring things up again. I was like, yeah, no. You know who she reminds me of? Reverend reminds me of Candy's mom, Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta. She reminds me of Candy's mom. Candy's mom, even if you had a fight with Candy and you guys make peace, and Candy's mom were to find out about, even though you and Candy make peace, that lady, she will give you hell. Even though you and Candy have made peace, she will give you hell, like, for no reason. Like, it was tiring. It's like, this mom seems so toxic. Like, what? Can't you just get over it? Like, she doesn't play with her daughter, and everyone around her daughter wants to use her daughter. So it's that kind of thing. I'm getting the same vibes from Queen, Nonku's mom. Mom, please just relax. Like, it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. It shouldn't be, because these are grown women, you know. It's grown women. We don't need someone's mom fighting their battles or trying to back them up, like, for nothing, for petty arguments, you know. Moving on, you guys, I think, yeah, Queen now insults everyone, and she continues talking, and you would think that she now is making more sense in the in what she's saying. Nope, she doesn't. She's just literally blowing Nonku's trumpet. Nonku, my beautiful daughter. Nonku, I love you so much. Ever since you were born, da 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 da. Like, very boring. You know, the ladies weren't that the ladies were not there for that. They were not feeling it. They were like, oh my god, next, please, can wrap it up, we want to go home. And yeah, it wasn't nice, you guys. Like, the ladies didn't seem like they enjoyed themselves. Maybe at some point they did, but yeah, it didn't seem like they did. And why was that? Because of the queen, because of queen sitting there and just dictating over the whole event. Yeah, I said it. They didn't really enjoy themselves. In the end, Nonku and her mom and like Uncle, then, you know, they sit aside after all the ladies leave, and they're gonna have now a conversation. They have a conversation of about what happened the last time. It was so shocking to even hear now, that to even learn from them that they don't see anything wrong with what they did. They don't. They were like, no, Ayanda was acting, da da da. We like, that's the principle of that whole situation, was that wrong place, wrong time. That's it. We don't care what the beef was. We don't care what follows thereafter. Wrong place, wrong time. Mama, guys, she was like, no, Ayanda was acting, da da da. I'm like, okay, no, just stop. Like, enough. Like, you know what, queen, it's enough for you for episode 1. Like, honestly, just in the last 5 minutes of episode 1, season 2, Real Housewives of Durban, it's enough. The queen Nonku's mom, it's okay. We get it. Moving on, you guys, we see another scene where Lakonko and Sorisha meet up, and yeah, remember that conversation that happened with Sorisha and Lakonko in the car. So Lakonko just came and she confided in her, like just telling her about her relationship, that she's no longer with the former president Jay-Z, which is quite sad, you guys. Like, I don't think anyone gets into a relationship hoping things will end and hoping to break up someday. So it's quite sad, you guys. Like, especially the part where she tells Sorisha that she now stays with her mom and a son. Like, it's terrible. Like, you can literally hear the pain in her voice. I just felt completely bad for her, you guys. And yeah, that's it for today's episode. If you guys watched episode 1, let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys think? What drama do you guys expect from the season or from the characters? Nonku, let me know what you guys think of that. Also, you guys, just comment down below if you are happy to be here. Also, comment down with a heart in the comment section if you are from Durban or not, if you are happy or excited for this new season. And please subscribe. It really helps my channel out quite a bit, and also give me a thumbs up. Yeah, and that's it for today. I'll see you guys on my next upload. Thank you so much for watching. From me to you, with so much love. See you on my next one. Bye.